What do you reckon that might be? Yes, that's exactly what it is.
What is it?
Not a mouse trap. It's a rat trap. Welcome to the vlog, guys. Commander Q here. I have a search and destroy mission. For a couple weeks now, we've been hearing scratching in our walls. And I thought, okay, maybe it's a little mouse. Well, mice are cute, right? I mean, Disney, right? Chuck E. Cheese. We love mice.
Chuck E. Cheese is a rat.
I hate Chuck E. Cheese. So we heard scratching in our walls. And this one here was sitting there going, there's something in our walls. And I'm like, nah, you're crazy. Well, turns out she's crazy.
Right. I am always
She is
right. In fact, I said we should block up that hole down there many years ago. I did say that. And I said, because a rodent might come in. And this one says, nah, Lynn, you're crazy. No rodent's going to come in. Well, guess what has entered our house for that? Go show them. Show them the hole, honey, that never got blocked up.
Once in 7 years, she's right. And she's going to gloat on camera for y'all. Anyway, so she heard scratching in the middle of the night. And I thought maybe it was the wind. I could be wrong.
Okay.
And then when she heard it go, hi, want to come inside my clubhouse? And then it turns out that it was actually a mouse. So, we have a back room where we're keeping Ian's art supplies and toys, and there was a bunch of boxes. Well, guess what I found? Droppings. That's right. And I thought it was a mouse. So I had our exterminator come out and lay some live traps. Why live traps? Because I'm a nice guy. I really do hate having to kill things. However, this morning we had a very, very interesting thing happen. But let me show you the hole that Miss Key here is talking about. There's under our cabinets. That's a white trap that's in there. It's one of those like alligator style traps. And then over here, I have the Tomcat rat trap with peanut butter. And the trick is put a little Cheerio in there because that's what I heard works. I absolutely hate these. These are glue traps. I don't believe animals should have to suffer. And if he gets caught in one of those, then, well, let's just say it's curtains for you, Muggsy. Sorry, hate to do that to you, but this is Nevada. It's the law of the West. So last night, let me back up. And I'm going to bring Key in on this. Wait a second, it's going to get fun now. Because one night I was laying in bed, it was about a week or so ago, and I hear scratching in the back room, and I'm like, no, and I start digging stuff out. I find droppings, I find eaten candy and wrappers. This thing ate a AAA battery. No joke, really did. And I said, okay, so we set up live traps, nothing. And then it disappeared for like, about a week, 5-6 days. And then
I plugged the repellent into the wall.
She bought one of those electronic repellents, which I was like, I don't know if they work or not.
Well,
but
I got it out of the back room.
We don't know that, because I cleaned up the back room and cleaned out his nest.
Mouse could have left.
Regardless of the fact. Now, here is our fruit basket. Now you see a banana and a glue trap. Why do you see that? Apparently rats eat bananas. She wakes me up. Now I'm sleeping, I'm slumbering peacefully, and this one comes in and says, you have to come see this. Something ate our banana. And like the whole end was like burrowed out, and like chewed up the end of it and just started eating right into the banana. That was creepy.
I wasn't happy.
But there was something else there in addition to the banana. What happened?
I made 3 pumpkin chocolate walnut breads for my friend's birthday.
Now you have to understand, she can bake like nobody's business. When it comes to like baking pumpkin breads and zucchini breads and carrot breads, this one right here. That's why, see that double chin? That's in part why I have that.
So I baked 3 breads for, too close.
So weird.
I baked 3 breads, and as I'm looking at this banana, I start to, if it was a mouse, the breads are here. So I flipped over the bread, and teeth marks were all throughout the bread pan.
Little holes in the aluminum bread pan.
So I had to throw out 3 breads, probably a value, maybe $5 to $7.
Well, they were gifts
each.
for people,
They
too.
were gifts for people. Can't give them as gifts now. I wouldn't even give it to
Our dogs.
I was gonna fill in the blank, but never mind. That person might see it. So
Yeah, let's not do that.
So, I had to tell my friends that they no longer have any pumpkin bread because the mouse got it. Still thinking it was a mouse at that point. I was pretty pissed. All Monday.
So now, Fast forward to last night. So I go to the hardware store and I bought about 2 of these little snap traps right here, and I bought the rat size because I figure there was no droppings. And usually mice are pretty incontinent, and for the most part you'll find droppings or stuff along the way, and there were none. And then between no droppings and going after the fruit basket, apparently that's textbook rat. Now here in Las Vegas, what I've understand is, what our exterminator told me is that the city no longer can afford to poison the sewer systems. So people...
Facebook was just telling me Las Vegas has had a problem with rats this year.
Yeah, because they stopped poisoning the sewers and the rats are now just breeding. And the guy at the hardware store was telling me that everybody's having them. So we're not dirty people, you know. Relatively speaking. We're cluttered. We have a lot of clutter, but we're not dirty. In fact, like 3 nights ago, we cleaned the whole house out. I even mopped and everything. Imagine that. Well, she mopped, but you get my drift. Anyway, so I set up 2 of these snap traps. I have one up here. I put one on the ground over there. Kia, what do you think happened? 2 separate times last night. The mouse, the rat, eats the peanut butter and leaves the trap intact without snapping. And I'm like, oh, you have got me so irritated right now. Deuce, are you going after the mouse?
Can you feed him?
I will in a minute. But that brings our story to this guy right here. No, let's stop with the little hand thing. No, that's with your hand motions.
Come a little faster. Come on.
No. Deuce, did you catch the rat?
Good boy. Good boy.
So there's our couch over there in the corner. See it? Our soon-to-be put out on the curb couch, because apparently the rat decided to work his way in there.
He still might be in there.
I don't think he is, but
I think he is.
He worked his way in there. Deuce went and flushed him out.
Boy. Good boy.
I watched Deuce as he was sniffing around back there. I saw the mouse jump, I keep saying the mouse, the rat. He jumped up onto the couch and then jumped back down, and Deuce went berserk. And then I guess he went back into the couch. I went into the garage to go get a hockey stick, because if you're a hockey fan, think Florida Panthers circa 1994, 95-ish, 93 actually. You'll know what I'm talking about. So I went to go get my hockey stick to take care of this thing. I hear screaming from this one over here. Just like a cartoon, she's standing up on the chair right there going, ah, 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 ah. And I walk in. The only thing I could get was a piece of baseboard, like wooden baseboard. This gigantic, like 6-foot piece. I was going to go take this thing out like I was spearfishing. And apparently Deuce flushed it out a second time. It ran in towards her and she decided to head for the hills and get up there. So here we are today. So now, this rat has eaten 2 bananas, has destroyed 3 pumpkin breads, has gotten past 4 traps. Needless to say, it is on now. I was trying to be nice. I was trying to get him out, number 1. I was trying to do live traps, number 2. Number 3, well, maybe I was trying to snap his neck. But now we're going glue trap. And like I said, if he gets caught in that, I will not let him suffer for long term. I will take care of that. But we got a glue trap there, snap trap there, alligator trap there. He's probably going to pick that up and throw it at me when he sees it.
It's freaking huge.
This thing, all right, I want you to picture...
I saw 3 dogs running to me, and then I realized I only have 2 dogs.
Yeah, I want you to picture like a, I don't know, picture a chihuahua.
Yeah.
Right?
I was thinking about chihuahua.
This rat had a chihuahua in its mouth as it ran away. So, yeah. So tonight's going to be the night.
I'll feed you.
I'm getting them. You know what's funny now? She's afraid to go into the kitchen. And she finally...
Go ahead, go in the kitchen.
Go ahead, go get it. Go get it. She's like nervous as all get out to get into this kitchen. Go ahead, then.
What's in there, Deuce?
That's where he keeps his food. You're throwing him way off his trail. Got her. Score! That's better. You know, if you watch that vlog called Prank versus Prank, that was probably better than a lot of them. I'm just throwing that out there. How you doing there, Kia?
I'll throw dog food at you.
You wouldn't.
Do you really want me to?
You
know I will.
Wouldn't.
You know I will.
You ain't got the ball.
I do have a clean house. Go ahead, Deuce. Go ahead, Buckley.
Well, I found another way to flush the mouse out of his hole.
Go.
Well, if you wanted to call out the rat, here's,
Yeah.
you figured out how to do it. Oh my God, there he is! Didn't get her that time. Although last week it was really funny because what I did was, little grate came out from under the fridge, and there was a big dust bunny under there, and she was standing next to me, and I threw it at her and went, "Mouse!" And she screamed, and it was great. So let me show you what Miss Killjoy decided to do now.
Come on, Buckley, just eat.
Yeah. Nice job. Nice job there, Kill. You think we're getting the mouse tonight?
You don't dare me. No. I think he's going to evade all the traps. And then I'm going to find out how you actually going to kill this thing once it's on the glue trap. That. And I don't think this alligator thing is going to work at all. I think it's going to sit there, it's going to laugh right at it.
He's going to laugh at that alligator trap. There's no way of new to it. Yeah. That's going to be... Yeah, he's going to keep that as a pet. So, well, I'm not going to tell you how I'm going to handle a glue trap should that be the case. I'm hoping the snap trap does the job. But if not, and the glue trap is...
You need more on that trap.
No. Here's what she's referring to. See, there's peanut butter on there? Now, last night I slathered that whole metal thing with peanut butter and he ate everything off there. But what I did is I put a Cheerio, one Honey Nut Cheerio, in the peanut butter and sat it on there. Because I read on the interwebs that that's the best way to catch them. And if it's on the internet, well, it must be true. So, all right. What time is it?
Time
Six.
for dinner.
6 o'clock. It's time for dinner. Hungry. Obviously, so is this mouse. Rat, whichever it is. I keep saying mouse. I want to say mouse. I'm in denial. But tonight, it's going to be the night. If this vlog continues to the next scene, and it's 2 in the morning, I'm either going to be very happy or very pissed off. Let's see how it goes. Chipotle. We've been low carbon. How's it going for you, by the way?
I'm very hungry.
No, I meant low carbing in general.
I know. It came off me.
Okay, note to self, don't video Kia when she's hungry. She's not very happy. This is mine, I got a bowl. I got the beans because it's like kind of like a paleo thing, which is cool to do. But, and there's a little bit of corn on there. But I skipped that on the rice, as did she. Pretty good meal. Not the best there is, but we'll do it. Waiting on the rat. We're gonna get him. So we got home. Our glue traps are empty. Our snap traps, empty. Peanut butter has not been touched. What do you think the chances he got scared away by Deuce this morning?
What was that? I'm sorry.
What do you think the chances he got scared away by Deuce this morning?
I don't know. There's a good chance with 2 dogs chasing him, he may have decided to leave. But I don't know for
The
sure.
rats are pretty territorial, so they kind of keep coming back to their ground. We don't know. My traps are empty. We just got back from Chipotle. Now, I generally find Chipotle to be kind of overpriced, pretentious crap. But with eating low carb, they actually have a good selection.
Don't you find overpriced, pretentious crap?
Say what now?
What don't you find overpriced, pretentious crap?
Carl's Jr.?
That's overpriced.
No, with coupons it ain't.
No, that's overpriced.
And as anybody that watches the vlog knows, we don't buy anything without a coupon except for Chipotle, which is overpriced, pretentious crap. But
There are coupons.
it actually wasn't bad. The diet we've been doing is kind of like a hybrid of low carb and paleo together, so I kind of switch off depending on the need, and I still allow myself like fruits, vegetables, beans, and things like that, as long as it's kind of like occurs that way in nature, you know, like one of those things. It was actually pretty good. A big gigantic bowl. It had carnitas in mine, and she had steak in hers, and it was like $7 each, $7 or $8 each, because they charge $1 for guacamole. You gotta be kidding me. I can make guacamole in like 10 seconds with like an avocado for like 50 cents.
Can you
Got
get
no
me
issue.
some ibuprofen?
I'm sorry, what's the problem?
Can you go get me some ibuprofen?
Why, what's the matter?
I don't want anything to jump out at me.
Oh, she doesn't want to go in the kitchen. Why not?
Dude, you would scream too if it jumped at you.
We forgot to tell the home audience what you have. Got our new dishwasher finally.
Oh, yeah.
Look at this. Stainless. Oh, it doesn't jump out at me. She's old. Stainless steel inside and out. We finally, you know how I always say I hate washing dishes? Well, finally got a Black Friday sale early from Sears on a stainless steel inside and out dishwasher, and it is gorgeous. It does a great job, and I ain't got to wash dishes anymore. Not in any real capacity anyway, so the good news is, got a new dishwasher. Bad news is, got a rat. Look at that. Hear him squeaking? I hear the rat squeaking. Oh wait, that's Deuce.
I I still need some ibuprofen.
So she doesn't want to go in the kitchen because she's afraid a mouse is going to jump out at her. What a wuss. Hey, ibuprofen. Here.
Thank you.
Now you got to get the drink yourself. More to follow. Well, looks like we got them. Ah, that's him. 10:55, Trap's got him. So, last I checked in, it was coming up on 11. Now it's around 12:30, so about 90 minutes later. If I was good about this in the final video editing, I don't know because I'm recording right now, but when I get around to editing this, hopefully by the time you see this, I didn't include the rat part of it for you. I was going to, and then Key over here killed my joy and said don't do it, and it was kind of gross, so I didn't. You know, I gotta be very real with you. I do not like harming animals. Believe it or not, I'm really not into that. I mean, you know, food is one thing. Food and survival, you know, when it's survival and you gotta eat, everything's free game. But just, you know, killing for the sake of killing, I don't really like that all that much. But, you know, with rats, especially the ones that we've been having a problem with here in the city, they carry disease. And I got a wife and a kid, and sorry, choice between everybody. Rats gotta go. So I had to go take care of that, and I felt really bad because it was a spring trap, and it got him, but he was just more stuck in it than anything else, and yeah. So had to go. You know, he was screaming like he was scared or in pain or whatever, and I hate that. So had to humanely deal with that, and I dealt with it, and that's that. So. Late at night I was working. I don't know if I'm going to get back into work. I'm kind of like, my mind's... I had momentum going with the work I was doing, and now I kind of don't feel like it. So I may go to bed. I may keep working. I don't know, but I'll keep the blog rolling. Anyway. It's like now that the rat's gone, now you're all paranoid thinking, oh look, there's a big gray rat just came into my room. Look at him. He's Buckley. I'm going to catch you in a trap. Right? How about a handshake? Handshake it. There you go. That's Buckley. So, not sure where the video will go from here. Maybe more, maybe wrapping up. Where she stops, nobody knows.